go then to the Stilfontein police station, and our Refiwe Sibuko is there standing by with the National Police spokesperson. Refiwe.
Indeed, Iman, I'm standing by with the National Police spokesperson, Athlenda Mathe, who's going to speak to us about this visit by the Police Minister and also the Minister of Mineral Resources and Energy. Thank you so much and welcome to Newzroom Afrika. Talk to us about this visit today. It's the third time we see the Police Minister coming to Stilfontein and the first time we see Minister Mantashe.
Well, a very good morning and thank you for the opportunity. The Minister of Police as well as the Minister of Minerals, Resources and Energy, they are both here to provide an update to the nation and the community and the relevant stakeholders on how far the operation to extract all illegal miners is from underground. But we're also here to also provide an update to the nation on the progress made on Operation Vala Umgodi. You will recall that we started with this particular operation a year ago in December 2023, where we've been operating in 7 provinces, and we must say it has been a success in all the provinces. In Stilfontein, obviously, we have reached the point where we are removing and extracting the illegal miners that were underground for quite some time. We are still firm in saying that our main goal was to prevent and combat crime. And that is why we've been calling for all these illegal miners to resurface. Just before the extraction process commenced yesterday, we had more than 1,500 illegal miners that had voluntarily resurfaced by themselves. And that's why we've always been adamant that there is a way of that these illegal miners can utilize to resurface from these shafts. But we are at this point where the minister, you will recall in November, he paid a visit here, he was here, and he instructed that there be a rescue committee that is established. So that particular committee was established. We are at this point where from yesterday we have begun extracting and removing these illegal miners from underground. So far, our operation is quite successful. We have been able to extract a number of them.
At Shaft 11 currently, Athlenda, there's a hype of activities, community members that are there. We understand that they also have placards. Are you anticipating or even planning, for any clash or, some things not going accordingly? Remember that during the first visit, we saw community members during that community meeting also holding placards.
Look, we are not envisaging any disruptions. Communities are well in their right to protest and to air their grievances and so on, but we are here to also engage with them. What is happening now, we had a briefing where both ministers, the Premier and the Deputy Ministers of Police as well as Minerals, Resources and Energy were briefed on what is happening on the ground and so on. So we are going to get that particular opportunity to engage with those particular community members to bring them up to speed on what has been done by government thus far, the interventions and so on. So we are not anticipating any form of disruptions because we have reached at this point where all these community members have been calling for the removal of these illegal miners. So we are not anticipating anything. We do have members on the ground to ensure safety and security of everyone. So we are not anticipating any disruptions. Actually, this is a moment that everyone has been waiting for, the removal of these illegal miners from underground.
Any idea when the briefing will end and then the delegation will make their way to Shaft 11?
So we are expecting that it will take about 30 minutes and thereafter we will proceed to the shaft where ministers and the delegation will be taken through a walkabout. They'll then be briefed by DMRE and the Mine Rescue Services as well as the Minerals Council who are leading this particular operation, and thereafter we will then brief the media on the number of people that have resurfaced, those that have been certified deceased and so on. So we are hoping that it won't take too long.
Thank you so much for your time. There you have it, Iman. They're hoping that in about 30 minutes or so, that briefing, closed session by the Police Minister, Minister of Mineral Resources and Energy, the Premier of the Northwest Province as well is here together with MEC of Community Safety, Vessels Moreng, Mayor of Matlosana Local Municipality, Fikile Matlopa. He is one of those that are forming part of that briefing. And like you heard, Athlenda, they will be making their way to Shaft 11, have an opportunity to also engage engage with the community members, the family members that are there, also to give an update about how the operation has been going so far, with the number of those that are being retrieved by the rescue mining experts, those that have deceased, the exact number, and those that have been able to be retrieved alive.
Refiwe Sibuko, thank you for that. And as soon as there are developments in Stilfontein, as we've just heard, we will take you straight back there.